Okay, welcome to Harpers Ferry, West Virginia train station. This is the oldest and the most unusual one I've been to. It's open Monday through Friday, 9 to 5. It is unattended, so you're more or less on your own. The park ranger does come when the train leaves. They give the best. You can't buy tickets. There's nobody for the tickets. Check in your baggage or anything like that. You are more or less, like I said, on your own. This is where the public restrooms are for the area. Here's the waiting room. Very small. But didn't need to have a large waiting room. Here's the ticket office, the old ticket office. One place here that, as I said, is not open. I know you can read some of this. People coming in and out. It says in 1935, in the midst of America's Great Depression, President Franklin D. Roosevelt established the Works Progress Administration, WPA, to put millions of unemployed Americans back to work. Craftsmen, technicians, mechanics, scholars, writers, and artisans were given the opportunity to work using their skills, talents, and training. By 1935, the WPA's federal art program was the main employer for the nation's artists and included woodcuts, lithography, easel painting, sculpture, watercolors, photography, preservation of Native American design, and poster making. WPA's poster depicted health and safety programs, cultural programs, travel and tourism, educational programs, and community activities. In the history of the WPA art projects, over 2 million posters were printed from 35,000 designs. Today, only 2,000 of those posters are known to exist. Interesting. Come over here. Mount Zion National Park. Mount Rainier National Park. And this is America's first national monument, Devil's Tower. And come through here is Yellowstone. Go through this way. That was the waiting room. This is another room you can wait in. Take you up. You can see the old lights. There's a quilt on that wall over there. You see how the ceiling's made, the architecture. They have different people here from the area, from the American Civil War. Let you see some of those on here. Some history here. Floodwaters around town. Things by Harpers Ferry. Around town, High Street, which is the main road back here. Scoot back around. Let's see who we got. There's some more pictures. Restroom. What we have. This is the Mayor Fontaine Buckham Memorial Room. I doubt you're going to be able to read any of this. Memorial Room. Looks like they're building the bridge over here. Then here's the whole thing, pictures about John Brown. John Brown was the abolitionist who came in to free the slaves during the Civil War. They did not succeed. He brought over think 28 people, and it was a kind of a massacre. They did not take it over. Walk through. You can see my other videos about John Brown. His fort he had. Now, I like this room. The architecture here. I like to have a fireplace like that at your house. Look at that. It's non-working, looks like. Don't know if it ever did work. Here is a picture of C. Francis Baldwin, the station's architect, 1910. Okay, some more pictures here. The Baltimore and Ohio Railroad and Chesapeake and Ohio Canal completed for business in 1920. This is what this is. The B&O was built for the B&O, not Amtrak. Amtrak comes here, and Mark, commuter train from DC, comes here. Okay. And this is about the Harpers Ferry Railroad Station and, well, the Baltimore and Ohio Harpers Ferry Railroad Station. Maybe you can read a little bit about that. Again, we have another ticket office, non-functional. I was going to check my bags. And the groundbreaking, July the 4th, 1820. The groundbreaking, July 4th, 1828. Did I get this wrong? It's a picture of Harpers Ferry, circa 1841, 1850. You have to, you have to go out. I'm making a mess here. But let me show you. When you come through, I'll show you how to ride. For those of you who are interested, the best that I know how myself. We have right now the 40 and 41. Let's see if this goes on. We have the 40. Hi. Yes, the middle one opens on both sides. Yeah.
Oh no, we've been sending everybody around. All the way around.
Oh yeah, you have to know nosy people like me who try everything. I found one open. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. Well, that's okay. Exercise is good. So, when I got here last night on the 40, which is a Floridian 40 from Miami to Chicago, it stopped on this track over here, and I had to take the tunnel. I call it like a subway underneath the train tracks. And today I watched, there's one train a day comes each way. So it's not very heavily used. And like I said, it's not attended. Park ranger did come by right before it took off. And the 41 left from here, which is what I'm hoping will happen when I leave. So that's around the bend. So if you're coming here, be prepared either way. There's no baggage checking, no attendant. I don't know what you do if you miss your ride. I guess you have to do it online. Look at that picture right there. The rocks. That's something where they had to go through the rocks. Now, a little trick that the park ranger told me, and he said not to vet by it, but he said down here where the lights are If there's a green and a red, which there is, then the train is going to be coming on this one. And if there are two reds here, then it's going to be coming on the one on the far side. But he said don't hold him to that. Okay. Well, let me show you where I came in. 9 o'clock at night. You have to come in from that side. There are steps. Be sure to understand that there's no red cap service, no elevators. Pack wisely. I've got a suitcase that I was going to check. No checking baggage. It's like a subway. You got to be able to drag everything. I would suggest, if you can get by with it, to not have any suitcases. Just have enough clothes of what you can carry. Somebody needs to clean this. So this is how I came last night, and it was dark, and well, they do have a ramp here. That's the only handicap part. I think probably at one point in time they did. So here's I like that steeple. Look at that against the mountains. That's pretty. So I came in last night on this side, and they let me off here in the grass. It's not that well kept up, unfortunately. See what this sign says. I thought, you're letting me out? See if I can tell. Can't even tell what that sign said once upon a time. But right through here, if you can see, maybe not, there's the Potomac. I don't think you can too well. You can't beat the scenery. So anyway, this is it. Now if you want to walk on the trails or bike on the C&O, walk on the Appalachian Trail, what you need to do, you don't come up through this way, you can't walk through on the tracks. The footbridge is over here, and then what you do is you just take the street. You don't come up here at all, you take the street and go to the end of the street, and then there's an area to get onto the footbridge, and you go that direction. So there you go. Harpers Ferry train station.